tonight at 11 on Saturday night.
Mr. and Mrs. Whitney have just gone to the airport, but Mrs. Saxon is here. She's upstairs.
Oh, no, there's no need to disturb her. You see, I'm a dancer with Mr. Whitney's dance company.
I thought your face looked familiar.
Yes. Well, when I was here the other night, I'm quite sure I left a small change purse. Could I trouble you to look for it?
I don't remember seeing any purse.
Oh, well, it's really very tiny. I mean, it's so small it could have fallen behind the cushion of the couch. The only thing is, it wouldn't matter too much, except that there's a valuable ring in it that my boyfriend gave to me, and, well, you understand.
Oh, sure. Oh, wait here, I'll check.
Thank you.
Is this where you were sitting?
Yeah, right there.
Sorry, miss, I can't seem to find anything.
Huh? Oh. Dear, I guess I left it elsewhere. You know, always forgetting things, losing things. Well, thank you so much for your time and trouble. Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss. Oh, this place gives me the creeps. I wish my mother was here. Oh, she'd tell me to get something to eat to calm my nerves. That's what she'd do.
What is all this delay, Bill? I told you I wanted that plane ready when we got here.
It's not that simple, Mr. Whitney. I told you that we need time to file a flight plan.
Well, why haven't you done that already?
Well, with the strike and all, things are taking a little more time.
Look, I don't want to hear any more excuses. Just get us into the air as soon as possible.
Yes, sir. We'll do our best.
Man, why does everything have to go wrong all at once?
What's the hurry now? We don't have to see those dancers until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, yeah. Oh, Spencer, come on over here.
Yes, sir.
First thing in the morning, I want you to call both the Monticello newspapers and, well, tell them I'll be making a statement in a couple of days.
All right, I'll take care of that, sir.
Don't answer any questions. Don't tell them where I am or what I'm doing. You got that?
Perfectly clear.
All right, then I'll give you a call in the afternoon and let you know if there's anything else I want you to do.
Oh, there is one other thing you can do. I think you should go home. I'm sure Geraldine and Chrissy are afraid to be alone.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Spencer. Why don't you do that? Go home and reassure the ladies that you're going to protect them, you and that little gift I gave you.
Yes, sir.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Bold 3, detergent plus full-strength fabric softener, and by Ivory Liquid. Penny for penny, it washes more dishes than an average bargain brand.
You took a bargain brand dishwashing liquid. If I gave you the money, which would you buy?
Ivory. I would take this.
Why Ivory Liquid?
It's nice to my hands.
So why did you buy this product?
It's a lot cheaper.
What if I told you that Ivory Liquid is a better buy?
You'd have to show me.
Let's test your brand against Ivory Liquid with a penny's worth of each. We'll wash some dishes, okay? Mr. Clark, how are your suds holding up?
They're practically gone.
And what about the Ivory Liquid suds?
I'm in good shape.
Let's scoop some up and compare.
Are you kidding?
So tell me what happened.
He ran out of suds, and I had more, so I washed some more dishes.
What is the result, then?
We'd save money by buying the Ivory Liquid. You can do more with less.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to pick up some ivory.
You don't have to give up mild Ivory Liquid to save money.
Marge, I don't have enough. Lend me some money. I'll lend you some advice. Put back this detergent and fabric softener and get this detergent with built-in fabric softener.
Bold 3?
It's some value.
Why save money if it doesn't work?
But Bold 3 does work.
Why spend the money on separate detergent and fabric softener? Buy Bold 3. It's detergent and fabric softener together. Bold 3 cleans, softens, and controls static.
The kids' shirts are so soft. No static cling here. And these jeans are really clean. More Bold 3?
Why spend extra? Bold 3 cleans and softens in one.
Detergent plus fabric softener. That's the built-in value of Bold 3.
Well, dinner was great, but I still feel like I butted in on you guys' date.
Oh, no way, Calvin. Look, we invited you to join us because we enjoy your company, right?
Right. Besides, 2 escorts are always better than 1.
Val loves a police escort.
Yeah, well, I still would have felt better about the whole thing if I'd gotten a date of my own.
Well, stop worrying about it. I know what it's like to be alone. It's no fun.
Yeah, it certainly is strange. I mean, first my wife leaves town on this cross-country singing tour. Then my best friend runs off because he's killed somebody. I guess that's why nobody ever nicknamed me Lucky, huh?
But you still have friends around. Or don't we count?
Well, of course you do, but friends or not, I am not going to sit around and chaperone you two all night.
Well, a chaperone might not be a bad idea, actually. Well, remember I told you that Val likes a police escort? I wasn't just joking.
What do you mean?
Kelly, don't. Really.
No. Come on, what's up, you two?
Some guy's been following Val.
Well, I'm not sure he's been following me. Maybe it's coincidence, or maybe there's been a sale on checkered jackets.
Checkered jackets? What's that mean?
Well, I've never seen his face, Calvin. I couldn't describe him.
Except by what he was wearing, obviously.
Well, both of us spotted him the opening night of the Whitney Dance Company, and Val says she's seen him a couple times since.
But I haven't seen him for 2 days. So maybe he's decided I'm not his type after all.
Well, I can't imagine that. But if you do see him again, why don't you give me a call? I mean, maybe I can at least find out who he is, you know?
Thank you. I will. Well, gentlemen, I'm in business for myself now, and I really would like to get up early, so...
Well, Kelly, why don't you see the lady home, and I'll get the check.
No, look, we invited you to join us.
Really, it's on me. It's fine. Next time will be your turn, and I assure you I will pick a more expensive place than this.
Oh, thank you.
Well, why don't you both walk me home?
No, I kind of think you two can manage alone. Anyway, I think I'm going to stay and have another cup of coffee. Go ahead.
Don't brood over it.
Promise.
Thanks again.
My pleasure.
Mr. Stoner, have a nice evening.
You too.
Great home fry.
Oh, thanks. Mama's secret recipe. Would you like something else?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll have another cup of coffee and rice pudding, but hold the whipped cream.
Okay. All right, wake up. John, I need an RP, no snow.
You got it.
Here it is. 5 stars in the Monticello News. Well, maybe 4 stars. Oh, good. Sit at the counter and get the right atmosphere, you know. It's, great. The best corned beef in town, you know?
Cliff, I think we should have gone to Sid's.
Oh, no, Sid's is too expensive. I mean, it's not the right atmosphere. Got better corned beef here. Well, you've all been to Sid's, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. I wish we were there now.
Well, you know, Mitzi works there as a waitress. Really? See, that's what I was telling my friend Calvin Stoner about. Well, you know Calvin Stoner, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I was telling him about the date that I had with Mitzi, and I said something sort of dumb.
And if you repeat it, I'll never speak to you again.
Please, not again.
Well, it isn't really what you'd call a date. It was more like Cliff grabbing me and hauling me to the opening. He didn't even know my name until the first act curtain.
Real caveman tactics, huh?
Well, it works every time.
And I've forgiven him.
You forgive anybody tonight. You're in such a good mood.
Yeah, you were really into the play tonight, Mitzi.
I just wish I were in it.
I'll bet you were sitting in the audience looking at the stage, wishing you were up there playing the part of Julie.
Laura. I love theater more than anything else in the world.
More than chocolate chip ice cream?
Stop it.
How many plays you've been in?
You count high school?
Sure, why not?
1.
Well, look, there's nothing wrong with having a dream. My dream is to be a Supreme Court judge.
As long as you can support yourself till your dream comes true. The real world says you have to eat and pay rent.
Uh-oh, sounds like Julius here is the practical type.
Yes, also very industrious. He'll probably be a millionaire before he's 35.
You know, speaking of Calvin Stoner...
I didn't know we were.
Well, I was just thinking that, you know, Mitzi ought to talk to his wife. She's in show business, too.
Thank you for saying too. But all I'm really doing right now is waiting tables. And just waiting.
At least it's a living. For now.
It's not much of one. I'll tell you, if I don't start getting better tips soon, I'm gonna be in big trouble. I gotta be out of my apartment in 2 days. If Have you checked the prices of apartments these days?
Oh, yes, I have. Even the tiniest studio costs a fortune.
But you have such a great place, Dee Dee.
Yeah, but it's not mine. It's just a sublet.
Hey, Dixie, come on. Let's get some food up, okay?
Sure thing, Cliff, if you can light a fire under that cook.
Come on, let's go, John. Wake up.
I'm away.
These people are high class, you know. Give them the best
Well,
special.
let's give them the fillet of chop steak.
Dee Dee, have you ever considered sharing a place?
Well, I really don't know anybody in town that well.
You know me?
I mean, would you want to? Dee Dee, I saw this terrific 2-bedroom apartment on Summer Avenue. It's great, but it's more than I can afford. But with 2 people, you gotta see this place. You don't have to say anything else. Just think about it.
Well, they do say that 2 can live as cheaply as 1.
But we're talking about a man and a woman, my dear.
I tell you what, I'll take a look at it, okay? It might not be such a bad idea.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Bye-bye.
Mom. What's wrong?
I feel hot.
He's got a fever.
I'll get the children's aspirin.
I use children's Tylenol now. Because I found out more pediatricians give it to their own kids.
To bring down your child's fever fast, trust Children's Tylenol.
No more fever.
You've got a bright mom. She does what pediatricians do.
Trust aspirin-free Children's Tylenol, the one more pediatricians give their own children in chewables, liquid, and drops.
To help fight cavities and gum disease, we invented a unique toothbrush.
We invented 2.
Reach with a compact head.
And now Reach Plus with a longer head. Both are angled like a dental instrument to reach back teeth. Both have bi-level bristles to clean between teeth and gums, but each Reach fits differently.
Because the better the fit, the easier it is to clean.
Reach and new Reach Plus. Preventive dentistry to help fight cavities. From Johnson & Johnson.
Well, here's to crime.
Pays the rent.
Look, Damien, I've got more on my mind than just a nightcap. It's strictly off the record, but I gotta satisfy my curiosity.
I assume this is about Carlo Crown.
Carlo Crown, alias Collier Wells. I wonder why you let him go.
Now, look, Chief, you're making 2 assumptions. One, that Crown was Collier Wells, and 2, that I released him.
You know very well it was him. You've had nothing but that cat burglar on your mind since you've been in town. You had him in your hands, but you let him go.
I did better than that. I had him handcuffed.
Well, then why?
Look, Chief, whoever broke into the Whitney mansion took nothing except a chance.
I heard he got away with $250,000 worth of jewelry.
Yeah, but he also returned $250,000 worth. What does that mean? I mean, what would have happened if we had got him in court? He would have got nothing but a sharp rap on the nose.
We can't take that into consideration.
Chief, if I were sure it was Crown, I wouldn't be worried, but if it was Collier Wells, well, there would have been repercussions.
What do you mean, extradition?
Well, I think there's a good chance that we would have been asked to send him overseas to face certain charges. I wanted to save us some paperwork.
Oh, baloney. You were trying to save Carlo Crown and his girlfriend.
His wife, Chief.
You know what your problem is? You're an incurable romantic. Everything you've done in this town proves that.
You don't really like that, do you?
Doesn't go with the badge.
What's this, you're gonna take my badge?
You think I'd do that over a friendly drink? If I was gonna kick you out the door, I'd kick you out the door of my office.
So, this is just a friendly calling on the carpet.
Let's just say this is a friendly reminder that romance is fine in its place, but its place is not in my department.
Okay. Tell me something, Chief. If you had been in the situation, what would you have done?
I don't know. Maybe I would have done the same thing. But you quote me on that.
We're in the Whitney house. We're halfway there.
The second
second half that worries me.
Well, we'll just have to take it real slow. What we have to do is wait till the maid and Geraldine go to sleep. Then we'll sneak into Sky's bedroom and pray that he didn't take the watch with him.
Health experts don't always agree on what's best, but many of them believe we should keep our serum cholesterol from rising above normal limits. Now, how do we do that? Well, in this university study, 43 families on individual eating plans reduced serum cholesterol an average of 9.6% in 3 weeks. Did they live on boiled rice? Not at all. They cut down on foods that were high in cholesterol and saturated fats. They ate more fish, more chicken, more fruit, more vegetable. And for cooking and salad dressings, they used Puritan oil because it is low in saturated fats and contains no cholesterol. This is the oil. I think you should try it. This is the name. I think you should remember it. Puritan knows you're fighting serum cholesterol. Puritan wants you to win.
I need beautiful hair, but I'm on stage all summer, so I use Lilt Soft Perm because it lasts. Whether I'm coming around the mountain in June, doing the Can in July, or walking down Broadway in August.
Only Lilt Soft Perm has condition, sponge, and wraps. They work with Lilt's ammonia-free lotion to give hair soft, full body for months.
I get some time off in September. If I have to, I'll redo it then.
Lilt Soft Perm. It lasts for months.
Now that's odd. I must have forgotten to lock the top lock.
What do you mean?
Well, the door locks automatically when you close it, but I usually bolt the top lock with a key.
Maybe you forgot.
That's the first time I've ever done that. This is a robbery-prone neighborhood, and I am usually pretty careful.
Well, everything looks in order.
I guess I just forgot. Well, with all my business worries, it's no surprise.
I know, but it doesn't pay to be absent-minded in a robbery-prone neighborhood.
It sure doesn't. Well, can I offer you a nightcap?
Sure, something in blue.
Sorry, no blue.
Oh, it's got to be blue. That's the color of my pajamas. Oh, that's right. You haven't seen my pajamas yet, have you?
No, and I think I can wait. Thank you.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Listen, it's late and you're tired. Skip the nightcap. I'll say goodnight and let myself out, okay?
Wait, Kelly?
Yeah?
Something's different in here. That box was on the chest when I left.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I remember looking for something and then setting it down over there.
Well, is there anything valuable in them?
Well, I keep, a little cash.
There's your cash.
Wait, I keep cash in one other place. Kelly, look at this drawer. It's a mess.
So are mine.
This is not my mess.
Check the money.
It's all there.
You're tired. Maybe your imagination's overactive or something.
That drawer is not my imagination, and I did not leave this apartment this way when I went out.
Maybe I better look at that lock. Huh?
Does it look all right?
It's new, but you see these scratches on the faceplate?
Yeah.
Looks like somebody picked it.
I knew this was going to happen. I have been complaining to that super for weeks now. Those locks are worthless.
Check the bedroom.
Oh, my jewelry. It's all there.
You sure?
I don't have that much, Kelly.
Well, maybe the guy got scared off and left before he could take anything.
Yeah, but somebody's been in here. Look at the bed.
Yeah, you're right.
Kelly, I'm scared.
I know you are. Do you want to call the police?
Just relax. There's nothing you can do about it, so just be patient.
It costs me $50 grand a year to maintain that private jet. I expect better service than this.
Just think of how nice it's going to be in New York when we get to the honeymoon this weekend.
I told you, Angel, we're not going to have a chance to have a honeymoon. If I don't get a dancer, and right quick, my company's gonna have to fold its tent.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. You shouldn't have hired her in the first place.
Why is it that people who love to say, I told you so, always say, you know, I hate to say this, but I told you so?
I'm sorry, but I'm glad she left.
Well, I thought that little bit of news would give you some pleasure. The same way it gave Detective Tyler pleasure to tell me about it.
You don't like him very much, do you? Is it because he likes me?
There are other reasons.
Such as?
Well, I haven't told you this. It's something that I just found out very recently myself. But Tyler doesn't use his real name.
Which is?
Wilcox. Tyler is his middle name.
Wilcox? Isn't that the name of the man that you worked for in Washington?
Fowler Wilcox was his father.
What a coincidence.
If it is a coincidence.
Did he tell you that?
No. Geraldine did. It seemed that she knew Fowler when she lived in Washington. I told you he was a bigwig with the State Department. He was one of those guys that keeps a low profile but carries a lot of influence.
Well, Tyler couldn't know that you worked for his father, could he?
Well, if he knew that, then he would know that I am Jefferson Brown. But now you see why I want to avoid Tyler and why you should avoid him as well.
Upstairs to you.
What is it?
Hot milk.
So it's come to this.
No, it'll calm your nerves.
Well, then perhaps you should be the one drinking it. My word, you're a nervous little thing, aren't you?
Oh, I know I'm being silly. I just hate being in this house alone so soon after the last robbery.
Oh, Chrissy, you're not alone. I'm here. Although I'm sure you don't consider me much protection.
No, it does help to have someone here, Mrs. Saxon.
Well, shortly you'll have someone else to comfort you. Spencer is coming back from the airport, and he'll be here any moment now. As for myself, I'm going to bed. And you, my dear, I advise to do the same thing.
The truth is, Mrs. Saxon, when I was upstairs earlier, I got a bit frightened. I think I heard a noise.
I'm sure it's just your imagination. But if you should hear a noise again upstairs, it will only be me lurching to bed. Good night.
Night.
Gavin, why don't we just turn the light on? The door's shut.
Because the light will shine underneath the door. Somebody may see it.
Yeah, you're right. You sure you haven't done this before?
Just keep your mind on your watch.
There's a sound a cat makes when she's really happy and healthy. And there's a way a cat looks when she's really happy and healthy. To keep your cats looking good and sounding good, feed them Cal-Can. Cal-Can's got all the vitamins and minerals and protein a cat needs.
It's so nutritious. It's like getting a multivitamin in every can. Now that's the sound of a healthy cat.
Cal-Can. It's like getting a multivitamin in every can.
The world's largest beauty company wraps a rich tapestry around gifts designed to make your Christmas beautiful. Look at the Christmas Avon has created. It's precious porcelain and a magical new fragrance unlike any in the world. It's burgundy suede, a silvery initial pen, and opulent beading. It's the Christmas only Avon can bring you.
We're gonna make you feel beautiful. Yes, we are.
The Hulk inadvertently helps a convict to escape police custody tonight at 6 on The Incredible Hulk. And at 7, Uncle Woodrow moves into the Sanford home, much to Grady's displeasure, on Sanford and Son.
I did. Gavin, this is hopeless. There are too many drawers and things.
Don't give up so easily.
We're not not even sure if the watch is here or if it's the same watch Gunther had.
We won't be until we find it.
Well, what if it's not here? What if it's in Skylar's pocket right now?
Don't be so pessimistic.
Well, I just hope we're not risking our necks for nothing.
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Is everything all right?
Yes? No, I'm not sure.
Where's Mrs. Saxon?
She went to bed. Don't you?
Why?
Well, I thought I heard something when I was upstairs earlier. It scared me.
Like what?
Like a bumping noise or footsteps. I can't describe it, but it scared me. So would you go upstairs and check it out, please, just to make sure?
All right. To make you feel better.
Have you ever seen so many diamonds in one place?
We aren't looking for diamonds, Jody. Remember? Be careful, don't break anything. We don't want anyone to know that we're here.
Your lips are gonna drive people wild.
With a sleek design in lipstick, Ultra Slim by Maybelline. Ultra Slim lipstick is long and slim with a slant tip for easy control. To go easy around the curves, easy around the corners. To shape beautiful lips in racy, creamy colors.
Your lips are gonna drive people wild. Ultra Slim Lipstick by Maybelline.
There are times when life seems oh so cold, but there's always time to warm your heart. A silhouette time, travel on words of love. It's your own special time, so sit back and relax with Silhouette Romance.
Every month, there are 6 new Silhouette romances to sit back, relax, and fall in love with.
Silhouette Romance.
Tall in the Saddle, John Wayne rides to the rescue of his kidnapped grandson tonight at 8 on the Channel 48 movie. And now, stay tuned for The Love Boat.
This is our opinion, and we welcome yours.